4-2 aggregate win over Indonesia. Okay, time to get to Des Corkill, who's awaiting in our commentary booth for the prize presentation.
Waiting for the prize presentation indeed. It's a very, very quiet Bung Karno Stadium. They came here to crown champions. They didn't want the champions to be from Malaysia. Sasi, we've got a number of ceremonies to take us through. We've got the Fair Play Award, the top scorer, most valuable player, runner-up, followed by the champions of the ASEAN region. The question was put to Shabby Singh, did the best team win the tournament?
I think so. When you're given the run that Malaysia has had, we spoke about how they picked at the right moment and how they've been playing as a unit. I really think that they deserved it. As a team, I think they were outstanding. As individual players, there were a few key players that stood out for Malaysia. So when you look at it, I think, yeah, they really did deserve it.
The dignitaries for the award ceremony are just being introduced to the thinning crowd. You can fully understand that. You've gone to cheer your team and hope that they can pull out a shock of massive proportions. Just unable to do it. But we are now on to the top scorer award. And with his stunning goal in the second half, Safee Sali from Malaysia will take this. He came good. 2 in the semi-final, 3 in the final. That's what you call timing a run to perfection.
Exactly. When you look at a striker, you look at the quality of the goals he scores, but you also look at the timing of the goals he scores. You need big players to turn up for big games, and that's what Safee's done.
Muhammad Safee bin Muhammad Sali, jersey number 10 from the team of Malaysia.
Safee Sali scored with a header against Vietnam and his left foot. In the first leg, he scored with his right foot from close range, then another header, and then he scored a rasping left-footed shot here today. All the dignitaries, and now that's Shabri Cheek, the sports minister for Malaysia. Congratulations all around, and Safee raises the trophy, and then we'll have to scoot round the back of the dignitaries to join his teammates for when the trophy is awarded. He's the only one enjoying it. The crowd in good humour. I've had 1 or 2 texts to say bedlam outside. It's very atmospheric outside. That's for the most valuable player award goes to Firman Utina. He took the responsibility, Sasi, of taking the penalty.
Yes, he did. He stepped up. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. I mean, like I said, he's a wonderful, wonderful person. And in the last couple of years, he's really stepped up for the national team. Watched him a lot when he used to play for Pelita Jaya, of course. Now his scenes moved on, but clearly disappointed with the way things have gone, but nevertheless, a great player, a wonderful player.
It's difficult to raise a smile in circumstances like this, but the Suzuki MVP award goes to Firman Utina. The crowd will be waiting for this moment.
The referees and the assistant of today's final match on the stage to receive their commemorative medals from...
He's had a decent game.
His Excellency.
Decisions were spot on. Not an easy task. Let's make it very, very clear. When you got a partisan crowd behind you, or on top of you, you need to make sure you stay composed and give anything away, and that's what the Australian referee's done.
I thought the officials from the semi-finals to the finals were good. I thought you and Chevy were a little bit harsh about the referee from the first leg.
You're talking about the semi-finals. Yes, I think the Bahraini referee had a nightmare, to be really honest. I think when you look at some of the decisions he let go as well, and he did not pick up, it was quite alarming. But you're right, over the course of these 2 legs of the finals, and throughout the whole entire competition, to be honest, I thought the refereeing standard was really, really good. minus the one game that we saw, and Shabby does agree with me on that one as well.
Now here come Indonesia to pick up their runners-up awards. It's the 4th time they've been the bridesmaids of ASEAN football. Bambang goes through. Irfan backed in. Christian Gonzalez.
Presenting the medals.
I tell you, it's tough. It's tough to go up there and be a runner-up 4 times. No one remembers who's coming runner-up. They only remember the champions. Unfortunately for Indonesia, it's not meant to be this time around again. But they can take a lot of positives away.
Ahmad Bustami in centre midfield is one positive. Alfred Riedel has introduced a new discipline to the squad. Does he stick with this squad to take Indonesia through?
He just needs to add on, because they've done well enough to get to the finals. The couple of players there probably he needs to look at. But he got the likes of the younger players like Yongki Aribowo, who did feature in this competition. He's got Irfan Baktin. And they also got a couple of naturalized players who yet to receive the papers. Kim Kurniawan is the other one, who plays his football in Karlsruhe in Germany. He's the next one in line to get his Indonesian passport. Obviously having the Indonesian heritage. Born in Germany. And a whole list of younger players coming through the ranks.
Mohamed Robi, who didn't play much. Octo suspended for the final. Started off in exhilarating fashion. Hamka, solid. Cut his hair in mid-tournament. Maybe he cut his strength. And some of the reserves, Messiah, Marcus Harrison, and Alfred Riedel, once again picking up a loser's medal at the ASEAN level.
You know, that's something that you really don't want to put on your CV, getting to the final 4 times and not winning it. I mean, like I said, he's a wonderful person who has contributed quite a bit to football in this part of the world. Unfortunately, the championship, the ASEAN championship, has been very elusive in his career. Hopefully, he can go on and take another team that he gets another crack at this competition, which is quite hard for him to swallow. I'm sure it's heartbreak for him this time around.
This will be one of the saddest team photos that you can ever witness. Don't really get this. Let them have their trophies and walk away, and you don't want to be in a team photo in a moment like this.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, you look at the expression of the players and you know they don't want to be there. They really wanted to deserve something better. Christian Gonzalez didn't really deliver when it mattered most. And when you look through the ranks, I mean, Ahmad Bustami did well enough, Ridwan, and if you look through the ranks, you somehow get a feeling that a couple of players will be axed from this squad. Good thing is they got young players coming through, like Malaysia. Irfan is 22, Octo is 20, Yongki is 21.
Well, the crowd are showing their fairness. There's no booing. There's a good reception for Malaysia.
Well, you saw a couple of Indonesian fans actually clapping.
Now there's the booing. Amar, so important when he came into the side. He settled the team defensively.
And Shabby was spot on in the post-match show when he said that when Amar was taken off, when Sabri played in the middle of the park, that's when it fell apart for Malaysia. 100% agree with him on that one. What a difference he's been in the middle of the park for them.
Noor Sharrell, magnificent, arguably player of the tournament.
I believe so. I think alongside Safee and Fermat, probably one of those players really that caught our eyes with his footwork and the way he magically produced some superb football at the Bukit Jalil Stadium.
Osman came on. Anwar Hadi suspended for the final, but an important player. Fadli Shas, wow. What a tournament for him, the 19-year-old. And Mahali, young players. Muslim Ahmed, sensational at centre-back. Take away the OG.
Yeah, but I think he tried his best. He's still a young man, learning his trade. And especially if you're a centre-back, you got to learn the hard way, I suppose. When you put yourself about, you put yourself in areas, you're bound to get a own goal or two in your career. That's for sure.
Ashari certainly played his part in the final. His pass setting up Safee Sali. And Yahya had his moments. Sabre. He couldn't really take him, and Mahali separate them a right back. Isaac got on a couple of times. Sharbine. And the man, Safee Sali. And there are, as you were saying, there are 7 or 8 outside of this. Adil Zakwan, the striker. There's good players who can still come into this squad if they can get a place.
Exactly. Now, Raja Gopal will be looking at this squad and say, I've got a winning team here. Maybe it's not broken, don't fix it. So that's what he'll be thinking. So the players who have been out due to injuries will be looking back and say, what an opportunity missed here. But that man here, Raja Gopal, what a tournament he's had, and what a couple of years he's had in his coaching career. SEA Games gold medal, and you got the ASEAN Championship as well.
He put his neck on the line by going with the young players.
Well, to be fair, I think he had the backing of FAM as well, which makes a big Difference. As we see the US $100,000 check presented to the Malaysian team.
Dato Kamal. As we now wait for the captain, Safee Rahim, to come and take the impressive trophy that Sasi Kumar has had his hands on in the past. But now it moves from Vietnam to Malaysia. Safee Rahim picks up the trophy. Malaysia are the champions of the ASEAN region. Suzuki Cup 2010 champions are Malaysia.
Well, these are what dreams are made of. You look at the careers of every professional football player. You want to be in this team photo. You want to be the ones that wearing the gold medal. And to be really honest, that's something that I really miss from retiring from professional football. And you got these beautiful moments when you can actually reflect back and think, yeah, I had a successful career. And I'm sure this bunch of players will be looking back in years to come and say that was a beautiful run we had in that competition. Thoroughly deserved it. And as a unit, like I said, as a group of players, they really need to be proud of themselves.
Star Sports have been with this tournament from first kick to the very last, to the trophy lift. It's a great spectacle when you see the emergence of a team and the development of football in Malaysia. It really is a good story as well. It's been a privilege to bring you these scenes from Jakarta and Bukit Jalil. And from the whole team of commentators, thank you for tuning in to us. Let's send you back to the studio with a very quick word from Sasi Kumar.
Well, really enjoyed this tournament through and through, and I'm sure the fans watching this at home will be also enjoying this. Well done to Malaysia. A lesson to be learned by the rest of the Southeast Asian nations.
Back to the studio now with Andy and Shebby.